Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. I hope this day finds you in good spirits and with thirst of knowledge. My name is Indra Ekabe Fazli. We'll be assessing a video critique based on the movie The Founder, released in 2016, alongside my partner.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Akmi bin Abdullah and my ID is 2022961237.
The Founder is a captivating biographical drama film released in 2016, directed by John Lee Hancock. It chronicles the journey of Ray Kroc, a struggling milkshake machine salesman who seizes an opportunity that will shape the fast food industry forever. After convincing the McDonald brothers to franchise their efficient fast food system, Kroc gradually manipulates the agreement to gain control and profitability. He alters royalty rates, expands the menu, and opens his own McDonald's restaurant in the original one, ultimately leaving the brothers with a fraction of the company's worth. The movie explores the rise of McDonald's and raises ethical questions about ambition, success, and the complexities of business relationships. For this video critic presentation, we will be allocating this work into 6 excerpts. That is excerpt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also 6.
I know what you're thinking. What the heck do I need a 5 spindle for when I barely sell enough milkshakes to justify my single spindle, right? Wrong. Are you familiar with the notion of the chicken and the egg, Mr. Griffith? I mention it because, well, I think it applies here. Do you not need the multi-mixer because, well, heck, you're not selling enough milkshakes? Or are you not selling enough milkshakes because you don't have the multi-mixer? I firmly believe it's the latter. You see, your customer comes in here, and he knows if he orders a shake from your establishment, well, he's in for a terrific wait. He's done it before, and he thinks to himself, well, by golly, I'm not going to make that mistake again. But if you had the Prince Castle 5-spindle multi-mixer with patented direct drive electric motor, will you greatly increase your ability to produce delicious frosty milkshakes fast. Mark my words. Dollars to donuts. You'll be selling more of those sons of bitches than you can shake a stick at. You increase the supply, and the demand will follow. Increase supply, demand follows. Chicken, egg. Do you follow my logic? I know you do, because you're a bright, forward-thinking guy who knows a good idea when he hears one. So, what do you say?
Nah, but thanks anyways.
Under analysis, as a salesman, Kroc attempts to persuade a store owner to buy his mixes by using a motivational pitching tone. Next, under effects, his method, however, hinges on how convinced the receiver felt by his words, as it could trigger discomfort and irritation to them, as shown in the scene above. The portrayal of Ray Kroc's way of convincing his clients to buy his mixes can be subjective and interpreted differently by viewers. Some may find his persistence and persuasive tactics to be annoying, while others may see them as a reflection of his determination and salesmanship. Next, for under recommendation, instead of solely emphasizing the features and benefits of his mixes, Kroc could have prioritized building meaningful relationships with his clients. Taking the time to understand their specific needs and challenges will allow him to tailor his pitch to address their unique concerns. Rather than relying solely on verbal persuasion, Kroc could have provided tangible examples and demonstrations of how his mixes could enhance the efficiency and quality of their businesses. Showing real-world applications and success stories could help clients visualize the value his product could bring. Last but not least, on application of theory, one communication theory that can be applied to Ray Kroc's convincing act as a salesman and the founder is the persuasion theory. Persuasion theory, also known as persuasive communication theory, explores how individuals use communication to influence others' beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. Ray Kroc employs various persuasive techniques aligned with persuasion theory to convince potential clients to buy his mixes in the film. He establishes credibility as an expert in mixes, utilizes logical arguments highlighting features and benefits, references satisfied customers for social proof, offers incentives to create reciprocity, and occasionally appeals to emotions associated with efficiency, cost savings, and improved quality. These strategies showcase how Kroc leverages communications to influence clients' attitudes and behaviors, effectively persuading them to purchase his mixers.
Give it a whack, Jack. Hey! Look at this. What is this? Huh? What is that?
It appears to be a hamburger.
Not a McDonald's burger, it's not. Look at all that ketchup. And you got 3 pickles on there instead of 2. And look at that. Look at that. Lettuce. Really,
Could we
Jack,
talk
lettuce.
about this another time?
Look at the patty itself. It is tragically overcooked. Tragically.
I don't know, Ray. Looks good to me.
What the hell do you know about quality? I was by your restaurant today, too.
Yeah, what about
What about it? You got corn on the cob, you got fried chicken.
People love fried chicken.
Do they? Well, then let them go somewhere where they serve fried chicken. And your kitchen is filthy. What the hell's the matter with you guys?
I don't know about you, Ray, but I'm retired.
You said this would be a good place for us to partner.
No.
It's an investment.
If I'd wanted a job, I would have applied for a cook position.
You couldn't get a job as a cook in one of my restaurants.
Hey!
For the incident 2, which is ethical issues, unresponsible, the analysis of this scene is this scenario depicts Ray Kroc's partnership acting unethically and inappropriately by using low quality ingredients for food, ignoring the shop and doesn't monitor the workers in the kitchens. They also didn't feel sorry about it when Ray called him out on it. For the effects, unethical practices within a company such as using low quality ingredients, neglecting the shop and lacking worker monitoring can have significant negative effects on it. This effect include a tarnished company reputations where customers lose trust, leading to decreased sales and negative word of mouth. Additionally, unethical behavior can result in decreased employee discipline, creating a negative work culture, reduced productivity, lower quality standard, and increased turnover. It is crucial for companies to address and rectify unethical behavior to preserve their reputations and maintain a positive work environment. Customers have a high expectation for companies to maintain ethical standards and provide quality products. When unethical practices, such as using low quality ingredients, occur, customer trust and loyalty can be eroded. This can lead customers to switch to competitors who prioritize ethical business practices and ensure product quality. Upholding ethical standards and delivering quality products are crucial for retaining customer trust and maintaining a competitive edge in the market. Next one is the recommendations. For the recommendations, I think they should ensure that employees understand the ethical obligations, which include utilizing high quality ingredients, keeping the kitchen clean, and appropriately supervising kitchen's operations. The application of theory, I think we can use the corporate social responsibility theory, which is CSR theory, and also stakeholder theory. Race partnership should be more responsible to protect the well-being and satisfaction of customers, employees, and the stakeholders should be prioritized over short-term gains. CSR theory emphasizes a company's responsibility to operate ethically and consider the impacts of its actions on various stakeholders, including employees, customers, and the community. Unethical behavior such as using low quality ingredients and neglecting the shop goes against the principle of CSR. For the stakeholder theory, they suggest that organizations should consider the interests and well-being of all stakeholders. In this case, stakeholders include employees, customers, shareholders, and the community. Unethical behavior can have a negative impact on the relationship with these stakeholders.
with the name McDonald's on it. You care to explain?
It was confusing. People didn't even know it had anything to do with McDonald's.
What's confusing is you calling yourself the McDonald's
Corporation. People will think it's the whole company, not just the real estate.
State arm, which we strongly suspect is what you hope.
You put Dick's Arches on your letterhead? This is not your company, Ray.
Mac,
Do you understand that?
Mac, don't get upset.
We came up with the Speedy system, not you. Us. What have you ever come up with? Can you name one thing? You can't. And you never have, and you never will, because you are a leech, Ray. You are a professional leech.
You know what I came up with, Mac? A concept. I came up with the concept of winning.
Let me
While
talk
you
to
two
him.
boys were content to sit back.
For the incident 3, based on the video excerpt 3, we're going to talk about ethical issue as well. Incident 3 analysis is Krog's actions infuriated the McDonald's brothers since he refused to acknowledge them as the original founders. For the effects of this scenes is they will make your partnership lose respect to you, and also McDonald's brother angry Ray Krog's actions of establishing a McDonald's restaurant without acknowledging the McDonald brother as the originators of the concept, and it could be seen as a form of plagiarism. By naming himself a McDonald #1 and not properly attributing the concept to its creators, Krog might have been misleading others into believing that he was the original innovator. Okay, for the recommendations that I will give for this scenes is Ray Krog should come out with his own concept instead of taking other people's ideas, and Ray also should give credit to the original creators that created McDonald's if he wants to use the McDonald's ideas. Okay, for the application of theory in this incident is intellectual property and innovation theory. This theory focuses on the legal and ethical principles surrounding intellectual property rights and innovations. The concept developed by the McDonald brothers, including the Speedy service system, can be considered their intellectual property. They invested time, effort, and creativity into creating and refining the idea, making it a valuable asset. In short, Ray Krog should respect the ownership of ideas and content created by others.
I'm just asking you to extend my life.
Until you build more equity in your home or pay down the loan, there's nothing I can do.
My business is booming.
Unfortunately, that's immaterial.
Well, I've got 13 locations in 9 states.
It's a home equity loan.
Then give me a business loan.
These 13 locations, you own them?
Me personally?
It's your business, correct? You own it.
I'm the head of franchising. I'm the one behind this growth.
Well, that's all well and good, but you need assets.
Have you been to a McDonald's? Because we've got 3 right here in the Chicagoland area. You should come by and take a look. No, I would love to give you a tour, give you a better sense of what I'm talking about.
For the incident 4, we're going to talk about rejections. For the incident 4 analysis is regardless of the assets ownerships described by Krog, the banker refused the loan extensions requested by Krog and is unlikely to listen to the explanations supplied by Krog. For the effect of these things is Krog was unable to persuade the banker since his idea to do a site visit to his property was neither fascinating nor visible to the banker. And the recommendations is, as a bank official, I think he should allow their client to deliver their proposal. Allowing clients to deliver their proposal is important for several reasons. It promotes open communications, demonstrates client engagement, enables comprehensive evaluations, facilitates customizations of solutions, and encourages competition and innovations. By listening to clients' presentations, banks can gain a better understanding of their projects, assess risks, and make informed lending decisions. However, it's crucial to maintain a standardized evaluations process to ensure fairness and consistency. Okay, last is application of theory. Rejection theory also emphasizes the importance of emotional regulations in dealing with rejections. Krog's inability to regulate his emotions such as frustration or disappointment, could have influenced his communication style or hindered his ability to effectively engage with the banker. Emotionally regulation involves recognizing and managing emotion in a way that allows for effective communication and problem solving. In short, Croc should be more prepared for rejection and should strive to deal with it.
Ray Kroc on the line.
Hiya, Ray.
Boy, you boys are killing me.
What's the holdup?
I break ground in 2 weeks.
These things take time, and you're proposing substantial alterations.
I'm adding a basement and a furnace, that's all.
We need our architect to thoroughly review it and make sure everything is safe and up to code.
Fine. Has he seen it yet? Has he taken a look at it?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I've got bulldozers rolling up with it.
23rd.
I'm not the one who scheduled that. Ray,
I need you to take a breath.
Take a breath. Do you realize what it's going to
Cost me if I have to push.
Hopefully it won't come to that.
Every restaurant in the Midwest has a basement and a furnace. This is standard stuff.
I understand, but
It's our name on that building. God forbid the floor caves in and people get hurt or worse because of some design flaw we missed.
let's just slow down a minute and
Make sure it's done right.
So much for the speedy system, huh?
Did he just hang up on you?
Yes. Unless we got violently disconnected.
Analysis for video excerpt 5. Kroc, having attained a business partnership with the owners of McDonald's, pitched an idea to explore changes in terms of interior designs and business strategies. When Kroc presents his ambitious plans to turn McDonald's into a global brand, Dick expresses hesitation and resistance. This reluctance to embrace Kroc's vision and expand beyond their successful San Bernardino restaurant disappoints and frustrates Kroc. Onto the facts. Kroc was not pleased, however, with Dick's refusal to expand the business, as he viewed him as an ignorant, close-minded businessman with no extensive goals. The scene deepens the conflict between Kroc and the McDonald brothers, highlighting their differing visions and priorities. It sets the stage for the betrayal and strained relationship that follows as Kroc becomes more determined to push forward with his plans. Moving on to a recommendation. As a suggestion, Kroc could attempt to present a clear depiction of the potential benefits and opportunities that expanding the business could have bring. Show how growth could lead to increased success, financial stability, and the ability to reach a larger audience. This will create a contrast between Dick's close-minded approach and the potential advantages of embracing change. However, as a fellow businessman, Dick should have a more intuitive stance to increase the brand's reputation, compared to Kroc, who vows to make a name for himself and the brand. Lastly, for application of theory, to align with Dick McDonald's close-minded mindset, one communication approach that could be applied is the theory of cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance theory, developed by Leon Festinger, explores the discomfort individuals experience when they hold conflicting beliefs or attitudes. In the case of Dick McDonald, his close-mindedness stems from a resistance to change and a strong attachment to their original concept. Applying cognitive dissonance theory, the communication approach would involve addressing the dissonance he experiences by gradually introducing new information or perspective that challenge his existing beliefs. Close-minded people don't want the ideas challenged. They are typically frustrated that they can't get the other person to agree with them, instead of curious as to why the other person disagrees.
Meetings will have to be carried out on a handshake basis.
It's my investor group. The financing is contingent on leaving that out of the contract, and unfortunately, this deal just doesn't happen. It doesn't get financed unless you leave that out of the contract, because unfortunately, that's a deal breaker for them. Look, fellas, you'll get your full royalties, all right? Got my word on that. Dick, Mac. Let's make a deal. All right.
All right, gentlemen. So turn to page 4 of your contract. That's the first set of signatures we have to go over.
just have to ask you one thing. Something I've never understood.
All right.
That day we met, we gave you the tour.
Uh-huh. What about it?
We showed you everything. The whole system, all our secrets. We were an open book. So why didn't you just...
Steal it? Just grab your ideas and run off, start my own business using all those ideas. Yours would have failed.
How do you know?
Am I the only one who got the kitchen tour? You must have invited lots of people back there.
And?
How many of them succeeded?
Lots of people started restaurants.
As big as McDonald's? Of course not. No one ever has and no one ever will because they all lack that one thing that makes McDonald's special.
Which is?
Even you don't know what it is.
Enlighten me.
It's not just the system, Dick. It's the name. That glorious name, McDonald's. It could be anything you want it to be. It's limitless. It's wide open. It sounds like America. As compared to Croc. What a crock. What a load of crock. Would you eat at a place named Croc's? Croc's has that blunt Slavic sound. Croc's. But McDonald's, oh boy, has a beauty. Yeah. A guy named McDonald, he's never gonna get pushed around in life.
That's clearly not the case.
So, you don't have a check for $1.35 million in your pocket. Bye, Dick.
So if you can't beat them, buy them.
I remember the first time I saw that name stretched across your stand out there. It was love at first sight. I knew right then and there I had to have it. And now I do.
You don't have it.
You sure about that? Bye, Dick.
As per the terms of your agreement, while you are entitled to maintain ownership of this location, you no longer have the right to call it McDonald's, McDonald, or any other such variation so as to confuse or infringe upon the McDonald's trademark, which is now the exclusive intellectual property of Mr. Raymond A. Kroc. Thank you, gentlemen.
On to the analysis of video excerpt 6. After convincing the McDonald brothers to franchise their innovative fast food system, Ray Kroc gradually manipulates the business to gain control and diminish the McDonald brothers' influence. He opens competing restaurants, establishes a separate company, and excludes them from decision-making. Kroc ultimately forces a buyout deal, leaving the McDonald brothers with a small fraction of the company's worth while he reaps substantial profits. This sequence of events is viewed as a betrayal, as Kroc undermines their trust and partnership to take full control of the business for his personal gain. And the effects of that are Kroc's actions result in the McDonald brothers losing control and influence over their business. He freezes them out of decision-making and establishes a separate company, diminishing their input. Financially, Kroc exploits the franchise agreement, reducing profit sharing and undervaluing the business in his buyer offer, leaving the brothers with a fraction of what they deserve. Ultimately, Kroc's actions lead to the loss of control, financial exploitation, and marginalization of the McDonald brothers within their own franchise. Next is on recommendation. It is important to note that betrayal is inherently unethical and damaging to relationships. When making changes to the franchise agreement, Kroc could have involved the McDonald brothers in the decision-making process and sought their input. By maintaining a sense of fairness and ensuring mutual benefits, they could have preserved their trust and minimized the negative impact on their relationship. As for that, as a theory applicable to this scene portrays Ray Kroc's betrayal of the McDonald brothers through the lens of the theory of interpersonal deception. This theory examines the strategies used to manipulate and mislead others in interpersonal communication. Kroc employs tactics like concealment, distortion, misdirection, and manipulation to deceive the McDonald brothers and advance his own interests. By hiding his true intentions, distorting information, diverting their attention, and manipulating their perceptions, Kroc undermines their trust and control over the business. The theory of interpersonal deception provides insight into the deceptive communication tactics employed by Kroc in his betrayal of the McDonald brothers.
The conclusion of this movie critics is, first, we may learn from this video excerpts that great Kroc, persuasive selling techniques, and communication skills are crucial in business, but it's important to consider the receiver's circumstances and avoid discomfort. There are so many things to learn from this video extract. Ethical requirements should prioritize stakeholder well-being and satisfaction while preserving intellectual property and fostering new ideas. Besides, it is critical to handle rejection professionally while being an open-minded and collaborative. To avoid betrayal and ensure equitable treatment, corporate ownership should be guided by fairness and respect. By taking this variable into account, firms may aim for integrity and long-term success while adhering to ethical ideals. Thank you.